needs to get done right. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
Hey guys, it's Sylvie. Summer heat is here and your AC is working harder than ever. Do not wait for a breakdown. Call Four Seasons now for a complete AC tune-up for just $89.95. They'll back it up with a 1-year no breakdown guarantee. If your AC breaks down, they'll fix it free of charge. Who to call?
For all the right reasons, call 866-4 Seasons.
Hey guys, it's Carmen. You know, when it comes to making a big decision, I believe in doing your homework and working with people you trust. That's exactly what you'll find at Advantage Buick GMC in Hodgkins. No pressure, no unnecessary noise, just clear communication and a process designed to make you comfortable every step of the way. That's important to me, and I think it'll matter to you too. So, if a Buick or GMC is on your radar, I encourage you to visit Advantage Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
Diving stop. Nothing gets through. And nothing stops leaks like North Shore adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Time for the starting lineups, brought to you by Pete's Market. They feed Chicago best. Pete's Market, home of the freshest produce and meats. Shop Pete's, where fresh is done right.
Chad Tracy and the Red Sox. Here we go. It is Anthony Siegler starting things off for Boston, followed by Cedon Rafaela and Wilyer Abreu. The DH, Romy Gonzalez, followed by Caleb Durbin and Andrew Monasterio. Nate Eaton, Brett Harris, and Connor Wong close it out. Here's the Costa Ivone pitching profile. Left-hander Anthony Kay goes for your White Sox today. 6 wins, 3 losses. Earned run average at 4.29. Romo behind the plate today with Antonacci, Perez, and Braden Montgomery in the outfield. The infield has Colson Montgomery, Acuna, Mydroth, and Vargas. Here's Will Venable's batting order. He starts with Chase Mydroth, followed by the DH Randall Grichuk, and then Miguel Vargas. 4, 5, and 6, Colson Montgomery, Junior Perez, and Sam Antonacci. Close it out with Braden Montgomery, Luis Angel Acuna, and Drew Romo. Left-hander Patrick Sandoval goes today in his first outing of the season, first outing in a couple of years. He had 8 minor league appearances this year. He was 0-2 with a 3.42 earned run average, just 23 innings worth of work. Wong behind the plate with Eaton, Rafaela, and Abreu in the outfield. Third to first, Durbin, Monasterio, Siegler, and Harris. Chris Guccione is the home plate umpire and the crew chief. Nestor Ceja at first base, Charlie Ramos. Chris Guccione is the home plate umpire and the crew chief. Nestor Ceja at first base, Charlie Ramos. Out at second, and David Rackley, the third base umpire. Rate is a proud partner of your 26 White Sox. The Rate app gives Chicago fans an all-in-one wellness app with tools to build financial strength and guidance for fitness and stress management. Feel better, live better, play better. Download the Rate app today. Join us at the ballpark tomorrow, July 10th, for Mexican Heritage Night. The Sox take on the Athletics at 6:40. 15,000 fans 21 and older will receive a Mexican Heritage jersey presented by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer. And be sure to stick around after the game for post-game fireworks. Get your tickets and prepaid parking at whitesox.com/promos. Fans, join us at the ballpark for City Connect Fridays. Catch the team in the iconic uniform every Friday night and shop the full collection at the team store. Join us at the ballpark this Saturday. The Sox face the Athletics at 1:10. Come early for a pregame MLB draft watch party. Enjoy 20% off all food and beverage plus entertainment around the park. Be sure to stay after the game for a postgame alumni home run derby. It's presented by Blue Moon. Come on out and see your former White Sox slug some balls over the fence. And get access to the best seats at the best value and lock in your 27 ticket plan today. Be here for the biggest matchups and exciting new promotions. Plus, enjoy flexible payment plans, savings on single games, and more. Get your ticket plan going by visiting whitesox.com/2027. We're ready. Let's get game 3 underway and hopefully a victory that these White Sox desperately need after being shut down by the Red Sox the first 2. Here's my partner with the play-by-play. Here's Len Casper.
All right, thank you, DJ. Great to have you with us. Our look at the White Sox uniforms is driven by Arlington Toyota. Check out their impressive lineup of Toyota vehicles today. Arlington Toyota, new owners, same people, better deals. Visit ToyotaArlington.com. Same look for both teams. White Sox in their home white uniforms with black pinstripes, and the Red Sox in the road grays. Sun peeking through the clouds. And it is kind of a hazy, bright sky at the moment. Wind has calmed down. And you would like to see the White Sox get an early lead. I know that sounds trite, but sometimes just shutting them down in the first inning, grabbing a run in the opening inning, gets the crowd into it, gets the team back into it. They just haven't been able to do that here the first two games.
You know, it's been something strange to watch because we have really seen this offense click, especially here at home. But for them to be pitched the way they've been pitched for two straight games, it's not something we're used to. So I agree with you. Scoring early kind of set the tone like, okay, we're ready today and we're going to come at you hard.
Anthony Siegler's back in there after that home plate collision. Ended up with a right trapezius bruise, but getting the start and leading off, batting right, and he takes a strike from Anthony Kay. Fastball at 96. 80 degrees officially as we get started. Now the left-hander kicks and fires, and there's a ground ball foul past first base. 0-2. That was a changeup from Kay.
I don't know if you've noticed what I mentioned the other day about Siegler and what he does in his timing prep. I want you to watch. Just keep an eye on his right foot when he's getting ready to swing.
Not totally deep in the box. His back foot's a little ahead of that back chalk, and he does shift his foot as he takes a ball. 1-2 on him.
It's not something you see. It's like he's taking a little crab walk step backwards to get ready to hit. It is unique, to say the least.
The motion and the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Picked up by Romo. He'll lob to Vargas at first. That's a strikeout. One down. Here comes Cedar Rafaela. Hot start to the month of July for Rafaela. He's had a good series. 4 for 10 with a homer, a double, 3 knocked in, and hitting .357 to start the month of July. And he swings and misses on a slider. Anthony Kay lets it go, and it's fouled back out of play on a changeup. Kay is facing the Red Sox for the first time as a starter. 5 previous relief appearances, but the last time he faced them was 2023, so it's been a while. The 0-2. He bounced one in front of home plate.
Well, we have seen Anthony at times when he gets somebody at an 0-2 count where he bounces the breaking ball off their foot. So in front of the plate's okay, especially with the catcher blocking it in case he chased it.
There's a swing and a bouncer to the shortstop. Easy play for Acuna, and the throw to first in time.
Rafaela running down that line hard. He was out by just half a stride. So he was digging.
So 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Wilyer Abreu, left-hand hitting right fielder. Batting .260, and he lines a base hit into center field. Turned around a sinker at 96, and off the bat, 108 for Abreu.
Well, Abreu against left-handers, I mean, he hits 354. So you're doing him a favor starting a lefty against him. He's like, thank goodness I got a lefty today.
So that keeps the inning alive for Romy Gonzalez. He's DHing.
By the way, Abreu, he is the only lefty in the lineup.
The pitch is outside on a sweeper. You mentioned Brett Harris playing first base for the Red Sox today, and for Wilson Contreras, who's got a sore foot, he also will start his suspension today. Got a 5-game suspension, swing and a miss. So he'll miss the final 4 games of the first half and the first game of the second half, which will be the opening game of a doubleheader against Tampa Bay next week. So it was originally 7, but it's now 5. Sweeper is outside.
I don't know what the protocol is when you're suspended, if you're allowed to still train with the team and do everything pregame, but just not in uniform during the game.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because with a doubleheader, that'd be a little tricky. You need to prepare for game 2, and you need to be ready.
The pitch is a strike on a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Romy Gonzalez. Yeah, that all came down about a half hour ago, that news on Contreras, so right before we went on the air. The 2-2 pitch is high. And they got Nate Eaton back. And he's in the lineup today. He sat out the first 2 games of this series due to suspension. The pitch. Change up called, strike 3, and the inning is over. Couple of Ks, 4K. As the Red Sox strand 1, we head to the bottom of the first. 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Waddle, good news. I finally broke 100.
Well, it's 95. Same number as the calories in a Yingling Flight beer.
So you're telling me that my golf score still isn't low enough?
Well, not if you want to keep up with Flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, my friend.
Great, another goal to chase.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bolingbrook and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
When you walk into any one of our 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why. They're the king of fresh produce. Then you go further in. Discover their full-service deli featuring Dietz & Watson premium meats, artisan cheese, better deli, made the right way. Dietz & Watson uses no artificial preservatives, no filters, no shortcuts. No kidding. Pete's Market and Dietz & Watson, 2 family businesses in the business of feeding families. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
A rejuvenated team lighting up the Southside fan base.
High fly ball.
A rejuvenated team lighting up the Southside fan base.
High fly ball.
The process is only getting stronger.
It's a grand slam.
This is the Chicago White Sox Baseball Network.
Bottom of the first, left-hander Patrick Sandoval pitching for the first time in the major league since 2024 with the Angels. He's 29 years old, 6'3", 190. He signed a 2-year deal with Boston prior to last year while recovering from internal brace surgery on his elbow. He's had some setbacks during a long rehab and actually made 8 appearances at 2 different minor league levels as part of 2 rehab stints this season. And he's back in the major leagues. He's 0-3 lifetime against the White Sox, and he faces Chase Mydroth. Here's his first pitch. Mydroth pops it up. Shortstop area, shallow left center, and Monasterio will make the catch. So Sandoval just threw his first major league pitch since June 21st of 2024. What a long road back.
Yeah, I think I read his lips after that pop-up. He goes, what's all the hubbub about? Game's easy.
Randall Grichuk, the DH, now batting. 0-0, bottom of the first. And Grichuk takes a low slider. The White Sox in this series have 8 hits. They're all singles.
You want to comment on the shoes you're seeing with Randall today compared to yesterday?
Yeah, he's got a two-tone shoe today, and he pops it up. Foul territory off first, and Harris will have room in front of his dugout to make the catch. Randall with bright orange shoes with a neon green heel. Changed it up after last night.
Yeah, I think that's it, right? He had the fluorescent green shoes and elbow protection, and today it's a different look altogether, and I wouldn't be surprised if he came out with different shoes next at bat.
Vargas with 2 outs. And he checks his swing and fouls over near the Boston dugout. Our broadcast booth brought to you by Bell Tire. If you can't find free air, free flat repair, and the lowest prices, find a Bell Tire. Vargas, a first-time All-Star, waits on an 0-1. Here it is. He takes low. If the Sox can win today's game, Walner Law will make a donation to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Walner Law handles the toughest car accident cases in Chicago. Call 312-8000000. Walner Law. Win with Walner. The 1-1. That's a strike on a changeup. It's a good pitch for Sandoval. He's from Mission Viejo, California. Drafted initially by the Astros in the 2015 draft. Grounded foul. Got traded to the Angels in July of 18, and that prior to today had been all of his big league experience with the Angels. 100 career starts plus 7 relief appearances and a 4.01 career ERA.
A lot of losses compared to wins.
And 19-45. Vargas out for looking on a changeup. And it's a quick 1-2-3 for Sandoval in his return after 1-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Banks in Chicagoland. But what matters most is you, your goals, your business, your community. We take the time to understand what's important to you and provide exceptional service you can count on. First Bank Chicago, where your interest is our priority. Member FDIC.
The countdown to the Ozzie jersey retirement is brought to you in part by First Bank Chicago.
Your interest is our priority.
I know some people think after a car accident, do I really need a lawyer? Hiring Postman Law isn't only about the courtroom. We're your single point of contact in a complicated claims process. We take on the insurance adjusters, organize your medical bills, coordinate with doctors, and make sure nothing gets missed. Get the outcome you deserve without the headache. Call 844-POSTMAN. When other firms promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney Advertising.
All my life, my mom sacrificed for our family. So when she needed a liver transplant and I learned I was a match, I didn't hesitate to be her donor. Northwestern Medicine made the process seamless for both of us, including speaking to my mom in Spanish.
Top 10 in the nation for transplant volume, Francisco's living donor team removed part of his liver for his mom's transplant. Northwestern Medicine has saved the most lives through organ transplant in Illinois and its surrounding states. Northwestern Medicine. Better. Learn more at nm.org/transplant.
Glenn Casper play-by-play.
Almost one deep to right.
Darren Jackson's analysis.
He connects, boy. They go far.
This is the Chicago White Sox Baseball Network on ESPN Chicago.
Top two. Top two, nothing. Matchup of lefties today. Caleb Durbin leads off for Boston against Anthony Kay. Durbin takes a low fastball. We've got a challenge from Drew Romo.
Balls the ball. The catcher is challenging.
And it is low.
Well, it's confirmed. Chicago has one remaining challenge.
You know, you don't worry about challenges if you're just kicking the opponent's butt. So let's go with that.
So the Sox have one left. Durbin checks on a low inside sweeper, and he held. Durbin 2 for 3, a double, hit by pitch, a steal, a run, and excellent defense last night.
Yeah, he's looked dangerous in the first 2 games with the bat, and he's done everything else to go along with it.
In that game, he snapped an 0 for 14. And he takes a strike this time. 2-1 to Durbin. The pitch. Fouled back and out of play.
Hey, fans, head to the ballpark Saturday, July 25th. The Sox take on the Astros at 6:10. 15,000 fans in attendance will receive a City Connect basketball warm-up presented by Wintrust. Or skip the lines and get your promo at checkout at Guaranteed Promo.
2-2 pitch. Just low on a changeup. Monasterio waits on deck. Sox host the A's, as I mentioned, this weekend. The Red Sox will head to New York to play the Mets leading into the break. There's a swing and a line drive the other way, right to Braden Montgomery, and he has it.
Well, last night Durbin hit one similar to that, except for it was a short hop to the right field wall. Kind of bent over at the waist, took a pitch the other way, and crushed it that direction. That time, thank goodness, it was right at the right fielder.
Now, Andrew Monasterio, the shortstop. He takes a strike, 97 right at the top of the zone. So back-to-back with Durbin in the lineup and with Siegler also in this lineup. They have 3 guys from the same trade all playing today. Cutter misses high. Obviously the White Sox with Mydroth and Braden Montgomery. Kyle Teal not in the lineup today, but all 3 acquired in the Garrett Crochet deal. The pitch, low.
You got to love it, right? As an organization, and I guarantee organizations don't look across the field and go, oh, man, we shouldn't have done that. Look at those guys over there. They feel, hey, good for them. It's working out both ways in the trade.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about that Crochet deal. Changeup is a tad low, 3-1, and thinking, you know, how often is it that you'd have 3 guys in the same lineup? And here we are, the Red Sox with that Brewer deal.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
The pitch. Fouled. Kyle Harrison went in the other direction in that deal. He's a lefty. He's 8-2 with a 3.01 over 17 starts. Could you imagine if they had him, another lefty starter?
Yeah.
That's all the Red Sox seem to produce.
You know, and most of the time teams are like going, okay, good, we match up well against lefties. No, not these lefties.
The pitch. He got him looking on a sinker pretty much right down the middle. 3rd strikeout for Kay. 2 down. Here's Nate Eaton.
Hey, families eat free. Grab your family and head to the ballpark with a family pack starting at $21. Each family member gets a hot dog, drink, chips, and a cookie. Get your tickets at whitesox.com/family.
Eaton takes outside on a sweeper. So he's back after a 2-game suspension, resulting from his actions in that dust up with the Nationals. He swings and misses. He is 0 for his last 17.
Yeah, he hasn't played a lot. He has a total of 4 hits this year.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. He's a former Kansas City Royal. One and two on Eaton. 2 out, second inning. Here's the pitch. Hard grounder foul down the third base side. These two teams will match up in early August, and that series at Fenway will start the day after the trade deadline. The pitch. There's a ground ball behind the plate on a changeup. So the deadline's August 3rd. That series starts on the 4th of that month in Boston.
It's right around the corner. A lot going on. Draft, all-star break, all this draft and trade deadline.
Swing and a miss on a changeup. Anthony Kay with 4 strikeouts through 2. After an inning and a half. Boston nothing. White Sox nothing on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Let's get some runs.
Wallner Law helped me get the compensation that I'm at a better place today.
Wallner Law cares for you. We're compassionate. We're empathetic to your situation. And I promise you, I will get you more money than any other law firm in the city of Chicago. That is my promise to you. Hire us, win with us, be successful with us. Call us at Wallner Law, 312-8-million.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into an Advantage Chevrolet Hodgkins, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Hodgkins and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The big realtor firms are busy lining up things for Wall Street. At Century 21 Harside, we're busy trying to find the street you will call home, just like we've been doing for 56 years. I'm Lenny File, and I'm ready to work for you. Whether you're buying your first home, new to the area, or if it's time to downsize, our diverse staff of real estate pros are here to help you every step of the way. Century 21 Harside is licensed in Illinois and Indiana. I'm Lenny File, and I go the extra mile. Visit us at c21harsiderealtors.com today.
You're out of there, leaky store brands. When all else fails, try North Shore Adult Diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Colson Montgomery leads off the White Sox. Colson Montgomery leads off the White Sox second. Patrick Sandoval needed only 8 pitches to get through the first inning. Colson takes a strike on a slider. Montgomery playing third base, batting fourth, hitting .218 with 23 home runs. The 0-1. Grounded foul into the first base dugout. White Sox looking for that early advantage. Brought to you by Advantage Dealer Group. Find your next Chevy, Acura, Toyota, now Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and find your advantage at Advantage Dealer Group. Sandoval has his toes pointed at first base as he gets the signal. Now the 0-2. Lined, right field, base hit. Abreu played that very conservatively, played back on it. And Colson drops in the first hit of the ball game for the White Sox.
Yeah, I like to see that. I mean, he could have been aggressive and maybe made a diving play, but in his mind, it wasn't worth the risk because when you're running toward the line to go get a ball, if you don't come up with it, you got no runs in this ball game. That guy's at second at least, maybe third, and it's your fault. So he played to let him try and roll up the double play.
Here's Junior Perez, the center fielder. He's made a couple of nice catches in this set. He takes a strike. So the leadoff man aboard. Sox trying to get a lead for the first time in this series. Right side's wide open. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on that nifty changeup at 84. He was way out in front, 0-2.
Sandoval's got that little slide step, Len, that makes it look like he's getting ready to throw it really hard. Then the changeup is very deceptive.
The 0-2 pitch, he struck him out swinging on a slider that was up a little bit. But it was effective. That's the first out. Here comes Sam Antonacci, who has 4 hits in this series. The heart of the lineup is brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. Home to Illinois' top-ranked heart and vascular program for 18 straight years by U.S. News and World Report. Short lead by Colson at first. Antonacci takes a sinker that was borderline but called inside by Chris Guccione. 1 ball, no strikes.
You kind of get the sense that's what they want to do early in the at-bat is work him in, since he's sprayed balls the other direction against lefties in this series.
Durbin in at third. And the lefty Antonacci takes a slider on the inside corner. It's 1-1.
I think right there, if you're Sam, you got to recognize they miss in, they get a strike in. You've got hits the other way on pitches away. Take a chance right now in this count. Look, inner part of the plate.
High target by Wong. 1-1 is a strike. The pitch ended up not high, but down near the knees on a fastball, 1-2. Now Durbin will back up over at third. Antonacci strikes out swinging on a high fastball at 96. 2 away.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Sandoval is about as efficient as can be and effective. Good fastball, as you mentioned, 96 right there. That's above what he normally would be doing, sitting around 94. So he's got a little adrenaline pump.
Braden Montgomery went 0 for 3 last night, snapped a 15-game on-base streak. He's in there batting right-handed, and he whacks a line drive base hit to center field. Colson to second, and now he's going to try for third. The throw on a hop, he's safe, and on the play, Braden Montgomery will make second base. Colson hesitated and then decided to go for it, and it worked out.
Yeah, that's interesting because it looked like, he came around second base, not full speed, took about 2 steps around the bag, and then just said, I'm going to just keep going. Looked like a bad decision initially, and then he just figures, what the heck, I'll make him throw me out, and they couldn't.
It looked like he was reading the body language of Rafaela, and his throw ended up bouncing away from Durbin. Acuna takes low. So tell me about that as a base runner, as you're watching that center fielder who's thinking you're going to stop. And it looked like he thought, okay, it's going to be more of a lofting, lazy throw, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, that's not the right frame of mind. He should have just been running hard all the way and pushed the envelope initially. He got lucky because the throw beat him, just wasn't caught at third base. So you don't want to get lucky from something like that.
Acuna takes a strike on a changeup.
Rafaela actually caught the ball and was watching Colson, and he had the ball. He was winding up to throw it, and he saw Colson take off. He got a good throw off. So it just worked out that the bounce was unhandled by the third baseman.
The 1-1. Acuna backs away from an inside and high slider.
But it is funny, right? When you realize, hey, you pushed the envelope and that worked out because there's 2 men in scoring position. Except for if that's the third out, you're going, that didn't work out.
The 2-1 pitch is chopped to third. Durbin throws to first, and that's the inning. Sox leave 2 in scoring position. Through 2, It's a scoreless tie. Red Sox, White Sox on the Hard Rock.
Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialists and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 462926.
Construction season is here in Chicagoland. Commercial Tire Service is ready to keep your crews moving. Family owned and operated since 1989, they bring over 37 years of experience helping businesses choose the right tires for every job. From construction and industrial equipment to landscaping trucks and trailers, they offer a wide range of tough tires and sizes. With 8 Chicagoland locations, including their newest in Hammond, Commercial Tire Service is the #1 choice for tires when the job needs to get done right. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
Let me ask you something. Why does buying a car have to feel like Game 7 pressure? It doesn't. That's why you go to Advantage Toyota in River Oaks. What's up, it's Jay Hood. You got a budget? They've got Toyotas that you want to drive. And here's the best part I appreciate. They keep it simple. No marathon sessions, no mystery math, just straight answers, real numbers, and a team that respects your time. Imagine that. Respect. Go see the crew at Advantage Toyota River Oaks. Toyota, let's go places.
This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network on Chicago's home for sports. ESPN Chicago.
Red Sox coming to bat in the third inning, trying to sweep the White Sox today. Brett Harris, who just joined their roster, leads off against Anthony Kay, and he got hit. Low inside sweeper on the first pitch. And the Arlington Heights native will head to first base for Anthony Kay. That is his 16th batter plunked.
And at least half of them, you'd have to say, have been hit on a pitch similar to that.
Yes.
Breaking ball down and in at the feet.
I think that's right. That's the most in the majors, those 16 HBPs. Connor Wong takes a strike.
You know, and trust me, opponents will sit there and have a conversation about that. If you're a right-handed batter and he throws one down at your feet, stay there. Take the base.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Infield deep all the way around. Vargas is holding the runner at first. Wong, a right-hand batter. .294 average, .387 on base percentage. And he's hitting in the 9 slot. The 0-2, he almost got hit on the back foot on a slider.
He is the true description of back foot slider. He is not afraid to throw it at that guy's back foot. That time he got fortunate. Wong decided he didn't want to get plunked because it was right where his foot had been.
Harris with a decent lead at first base. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a 2-bouncer to first, and Vargas will flip to Kay, and he's late. He thought he got to the bag ahead of Wong, but Wong called safe. We'll see if the White Sox decide to challenge it. It was close.
Yeah, it looked with the naked eye like he got it, as long as he hit the base, and they're going to challenge it.
So the White Sox will challenge the call at first base. Either way, Harris will be at second.
Chicago's challenging the safe call at first base.
Boy, that's that in-between play, right, where the first baseman has to come in, the pitcher has to go cover. Vargas did not really have a play at second, so his only shot was first. And this should be overturned, assuming Kay hit the bag. His foot came down inside the bag on the dirt, but I'm guessing the inside of the foot or the outside of his foot hit the side of the base.
Right, his foot got there before the base runner, the batters. Now, as you described it, it's just a matter of if he actually hit the base. And that's, it's one of those ones where it's hard to determine if his foot actually hit the side of the base. I mean, you need a telescope. You zoom in on that one. Wow.
Well, these challenges are a reminder. Second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
That's one of those plays you said in between, but it's one where Vargas needs to really just commit to getting out at first base. He looked to second. We've seen too many times now, guys look to second and there's no play, and then you're going to be late on the play to first base. Initially, if he just caught that and fed K, he could have got it to him earlier and let him sprint with the ball instead of trying to catch it and tag the bag all in one motion, basically. It's a lot to do. Hey, the ultimate goal of an MLB fan, seeing it all. The MLB Journey to 30 sweepstakes presented by T-Mobile is the ultimate bucket list. Enter now for your chance to win trips to all 30 ballparks. Yes, all 30. MLB.com/Journey to 30 sweeps.
Okay, we'll take a couple warm-up tosses while we wait. And a reminder, Major League Baseball is taking over Philly with the game's biggest events. The action starts with a T-Mobile Home Run Derby on Netflix July 13th at 7 Central. And catch the 96th MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard July 14th at 7 p.m. Central on Fox.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner safe. The fielder did not make contact with the front of the bag. Chicago will lose their challenge.
Well, it is one where he beat the runner. There's no doubt about that. And again, we mentioned that if his foot caught the side of the bag, which is hard to determine, it's hard to overturn that. It's got to be obvious.
So some trouble here. That's an infield single for Wong. The 8 and 9 batters have reached to open the inning. And here's Siegler.
Corners are anticipating bunt.
Siegler bunts to third. Colson Montgomery fires over to Vargas. So a 5-3 sac bunt. And the Red Sox have runners at second and third with one out for Rafaela.
Well, that is picture-perfect bunting. Bunt it hard, make the third baseman have to field it. They don't have a wheel play on with the shortstop covering third base, so the only play is to first.
Infield in a scoreless tie. Rafaela hits a chop to Acuna. Runners are going to have to stick, and they get the out at first. 2 down.
Rafaela is a guy that can drive in runs, but you just got the sense that he didn't want to hesitate. So it's a great first pitch. Looked like a changeup that he reached for and bounced right to the shortstop as they were hoping he would.
That'll bring up Abreu, who's a really tough out against left-handers, even though he's a left-hand hitter. He's singled in the first inning. And he takes a strike on a sweeper. He came in at .356 against lefties. Just .219 against righties. The 0-1. Outside and low.
So often throughout my career, talking to guys that were bench players, platoon players, and if you ask them lefty or righty, who'd you rather face? They generally say same side guy. Right-handers wanted to face right-handers because they wanted the ball breaking into the barrel of the bat.
Up and in. 97 right at his chin to make it 2-1.
Now, you will say lefties are accustomed to right-handers throwing breaking stuff in at them. But still, most guys don't like the ball breaking into the handle of their bat.
That's why Mariano Rivera was so devastating against left-hand hitters.
Uh-huh.
The 2-1. A swing and a line drive left field. Antonacci makes a catch. That ball was blistered But it's the third out of the inning, and Anthony Kay gets out of it with no damage. Bottom of the third, still 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bridgeview and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Hey, it's your buddy Tom Waddle here. You know, I've taken a few hits in my day. Safe to say, I know a thing or two about collisions. On the field, you brace for them. Off the field, not so much. And that's why when your car takes a hit, you want a team that knows how to handle it. Gerber Collision and Glass. For more than 80 years, Gerber has been repairing damage, replacing glass, and getting you back on the road quickly and safely. Because the only collisions you should be worrying about are the ones on game day. Gerber, outperforming at every touch point in collision and glass.
Hey, it's Colson Montgomery, shortstop for the Chicago White Sox.
A loop out in the shallow left. He's out, and he made an amazing grab.
This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Chicago White Sox and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago White Sox. Bottom of the third. Still no runs. Boston with a big opportunity in the top of the inning, but they could not cash in against Anthony Kay. Sandoval against Drew Romo. First pitch is a strike on a slider. 24 pitches. 19 strikes so far for Sandoval.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing you can ever do for yourself when you're on a pitch count limit is throw a lot of strikes.
The 0-1 changeup at the knees. It's a strike. Romo, switch hitter, batting right. 140 on the year. He does have 5 home runs. Recently snapped an 0 for 20. Second baseman Siegler plays right up the middle. And the 0-2 is just inside on a slider. Good try there by Sandoval. Not supposed to have the command he's shown here in your first game back.
You'd think, but he's proven that theory wrong.
The 1-2 popped up. It's the second baseman Siegler on the dirt, and he's got it. So that's 3 pop-outs here in the first 3 innings. That'll bring up Mydroth, who popped out to the shortstop in the first.
Hey, join us at the ballpark Saturday, August 8th as the Sox take on the Guardians at 6:15. Come early as we honor legend Ozzie Guillen with the retirement of his iconic number 13 jersey. 15,000 fans in attendance will receive an Ozzie Guillen replica jersey presented by Verve, a credit union.
The pitch to Chase is in there for a strike.
I will say this. Sandoval not only throwing strikes, he's throwing them right there saying hit it if you want, but he's changing. I mean, it's from slider to change up to fastball, so it's unpredictable on what the pitch will be.
The 0-1 high and in. Mydroth in the leadoff spot for the 29th time. Sam Antonacci has the most starts batting first with 42. You know who's third on the list? There's a swing and a base hit. Mydroth with a single to left.
I'll say Vargas.
He's 4th.
All right. Munataka.
Nope.
Huh. So first would be...
I don't think you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Andrew Benintendi has led off 10 times this year.
Okay. Yeah, and since he hasn't really done it in quite some time.
Yeah, basically late April until very early May, he had a stretch of starts leading off.
That's the old out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Haven't seen it for a while.
Randall Grichuk, the batter. And he fouls upstairs.
Randall still has the same shoes on. I was wrong. I'm like, yeah, when you're trying to change your outcome luck, you start changing your shoes around, it might become a thing you do from at bat to at bat.
The 0-1 fouled again. I'm just blown away at how many pairs of shoes these guys have now. It's like they can wear a new pair every day.
Uh-huh.
Runner on first, one out. Long hold at the belt, the 0-2 pitch. Grichuk takes a low changeup. One ball, two strikes. Outfield spread out. The pitch, it's high.
We get to the point where we know we're a team that slugs, and when we go through a little drought of not doing it, you get at bats like this. All you sit here and think, come on, hit one out of here. Especially with the power of Grichuk.
The 2-2. Bounce to third, and it'll roll foul.
Watching the swings of Randall right now, his timing's off. That was kind of a bent-over, one-handed swing on a slider. That was a good pitch, but his rhythm is off. He's a little late on fastballs and a little out in front, and his body movement's not fluid, so something a little out of whack for his body.
He's 0 for 8 to start this series. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup for strike three. That will leave it up to Vargas with two outs.
Kind of Vargas a little bit too, just like Grichuk. His timing's been a little bit off.
A pitch to Vargas. Low and outside on a changeup. He's 0 for 8 in the series. He did walk in the opener.
A good pitching can mess with your timing and put you in a funk. And you hope to just get out of it as quick as possible.
1-0. Fouled.
Take a swing like that. That was a good swing. Fouled back. One of the things that happens, though, when you're a little off is that's what you do. You foul back a good swing. You don't square it up.
Red Sox are getting great starting pitching. Sandoval throws over to first. But they are dealing with some injuries. Rangers Suarez, an all-star for the second time, has gone to the IL with a groin strain. Garrett Crochet is out. They recently lost another lefty, Connolly, early to the injured list with an elbow issue. Swinging a high fly ball out into short center field. Rafaela is there, and he's got it. And boy, these lefties, Tolley, Bennett, and now the veteran Sandoval have been very good in this series. To the fourth, 0-0 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Escape the heat to True North convenience stores and get any size True Oasis fountain drink for $1 with True Rewards. Cool that thirst with any of your favorite Pepsi fountain drinks for $1. As a free True Rewards member, pick the perfect size for you. No matter if you're craving a big drink or a small sip, it's all just $1. Join now. Find the True Rewards app in your favorite app store, download and click the star to sign up. True North convenience stores. Fast, friendly, clean.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
As a proud partner of the Chicago White Sox, Steinhoffels knows a good season starts with a great night's sleep. That's why Steinhoffels has all the best mattress brands and an exclusive Discover Your Sleep system that takes the guesswork out of finding the perfect fit for you. And with free delivery plus Steinhoffels' 120-night sleep guarantee, you can rest easy knowing you made the right call. Sleep better all season long. Shop in-store and online at steinhoffels.com.
The high fastball.
The flagship home.
An uppercut swing.
For every Sox game.
Boy, did they come together beautifully.
ESPN Chicago.
Nothing. Top of the fourth. Anthony Kay will attack Gonzalez, Durbin, and Monasterio. Romy Gonzalez caught looking in the first inning. Sox have out hit Boston 3-2 to this point. Changeup misses the inside corner for ball one. Kay had a rain-shortened start his last time out in Cleveland. The pitch low. Let's pause 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Swing and a miss on a sweeper. It's 2-1.
Gonzalez just gave in to the count right there. Half-hearted swing because he was fooled. But he was swinging thinking it was a fastball.
The pitch inside. Well, sad news to report. Phil Regan, known as the Vulture in his big league career, has passed away at 89 years old, fouled. Last team he pitched for was the 1972 White Sox. Came up with Detroit in 1960. And later became a pitching coach. Got to meet Phil when he came back and was the pitching coach of the Mets. Very nice man.
Yeah,
Sandy
absolutely.
Koufax dubbed him the Vulture because of all the relief wins he was able to pick up, including 14 of them in 1966 with the Dodgers. There's a line drive just foul past first base.
Yeah, I remember Phil, pitching coach in the big leagues for quite some time.
Briefly managed with the Orioles in the 90s. The 3-2 to Gonzalez. And he takes low and in on a cutter. That's ball four. So leadoff walk in the fourth. Phil would not, he wasn't the pitching coach with the Cubs when you were there, was he?
Not when I was with the Cubs, but he was there after.
Got it.
Yeah.
Here's Caleb Durbin. And he wanted to bunt, and he took low and in.
But I just remember him being around. You mentioned with the Orioles. I remember that. I don't know why I want to say the Twins at some time.
The 1-0 pitch. It's a strike on a sweeper. Durbin lined to right in his first trip. The 1-1 from Anthony Kay. Hit in the air out into very deep left. Antonacci back at the fence. It's a 2-run homer for Caleb Durbin. And it's 2-0 Boston in the fourth.
Yeah, he's looked dangerous this whole series. He's been taking that swing this whole series. First time he's connected, and you keep trying. Sooner or later, something works out.
So Durbin has his 9th home run, and the Red Sox have another lead. Here's Monasterio. Still nobody out. A walk and a home run to open the 4th. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Gloved by Acuna. Pops the mitt and fires to Vargas. 1 down.
Well, that's helpful. At least right after the home run, you get a quick out. This is where you start recognizing, even though, it's just 2 runs, your offense hasn't been scoring, so it feels like it's a big deficit.
Here comes Nate Eaton, a strikeout victim in the 2nd. And a sweeper is outside. White Sox have a new right-hander in their bullpen as Tyler Davis is back, replacing Trevor Richards, who went on the bereavement/family medical emergency list today. Grounded foul over near the White Sox dugout. 1-1 on Nate Eaton. The motion and the pitch. It's low. A 2-1 on the way. Low and inside.
He's really tried to work the edge of the strike zone all game. He's thrown 59 pitches. 24 out of the strike zone, 35 in it. And it's a lot of them just on the edge of the strike zone or off of it.
Eaton takes down and in, ball 4. That homer by Durbin, the 81st by a Red Sox. That's dead last in the majors. They still trail Arizona, the 29th place team in home runs, by 2. Diamondbacks have hit 83. White Sox stuck on 125. They rank 4th. And Romo will chat with his pitcher.
Chicago Sports Network is your TV home for White Sox baseball. Stream the Sox all season long, anytime, anywhere, on up to 3 devices with the CHSN app. Yeah, the White Sox, as you mentioned, kind of stuck on that home run total. And I'd like to say they come in bunches, but actually they've been scattered lately.
So the batter is Brett Harris, one Chicago area native, just hit a 2-run homer. Durbin, he's from Lake Forest. Harris, who hails from Arlington Heights, getting the start today at first base. He got hit by a pitch in the 3rd. And the former Athletic waits on Anthony Kay. Check, swing, strike. They got Harris in a trade from the Athletics on July 1st. He had played in 5 games with the A's. He went 0 for 4. And a foul tip, strike 2.
His top hand, he holds it a little different. Kind of lays it, bends it with the bat laying back in it. A little different look, just a relaxed wrist. So crazy when you look at all the different ways that batters will hold the bat. It's basically the opposite of what you'd see from Alex Bregman, who kind of looks like he's all tense, knuckled up. This guy's the opposite, just relaxed, letting the bat sit there, and he's relaxing his wrists.
The 0-2 pitch, check, swing, foul.
You think if you're a hitting coach that it's easy to have somebody stand there like this, and then you got other guys that take steps back like Siegler when they're trying to get their time. All these guys are so different, and you got to try and keep them all where they can be to be successful.
Right.
Ooh.
0-2. Change up just missed low and outside.
I don't know if you put a scale on what's harder, being a pitching coach or a hitting coach. Good luck trying to figure that difference.
A 1-2 and a throw to first, and they pick off the runner, Eaton. Anthony Kay with a great move to first, and Eaton is convinced he's safe, so he's not going anywhere just yet.
He got caught going the wrong way, and then he tried to dive away from the effort of Vargas tagging him. And, you know, we had this happen yesterday, and the call was safe, and we didn't get it overturned, and this one was called out, so they're going to try and have it overturned.
Out call at first base.
So it looked like he tagged him on the hip. The question is, was the hand in first? And the Red Sox are challenging the out call. And while we wait, this is going to be close because there's dirt flying all over the place. Yep. So did the hand hit the bag is going to be the question.
Well, the dive was so far back of the line between first and second base because he knew he was picked off. Just completely dove to the back of the bag where he tried to tag it. And this one's basically the opposite of yesterday, Len, where we thought it could be overturned where he just nicked the jersey. This is the opposite where it looks like it can't be overturned because it looks like he just nicked the pants. So I think this one stands like the one did yesterday.
While we have a second, a reminder, Steinhoffels is a proud partner of the White Sox this season. Every time they turn a double play here at home, Steinhoffels will donate $200 to Special Spaces to help create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer.
By the way, you know, I always talk about when you get a play like this, once you get the ball, just dive toward the guy at the base. Just launch yourself into him, and it helps apply that tag instead of reaching. Vargas was pretty close to doing that. It was really extending, reaching for him, and falling toward him at the same time, trying to apply that tag.
Still waiting on the replay review from New York. Here we go. Or maybe not. Looked like Chris Guccione was ready to tell us.
The call on the field is safe.
Again.
Boston will.
We need the cameras that they have in New York because it looked just like yesterday's. That stood.
So no pickoff.
We get two different looks on our replay from our TV truck, and that's it. They must have like 20 different angles.
So it's 1-2 on Harris. And only one out now. A pitch. Grounded foul. He pulled that one to third.
I can say that when Kay lifted his foot, Eden went back toward first this time. Instead of the opposite where he was going toward second when they almost picked him.
Well, Hudson did eventually pick off Rafaela. Fouled.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So he got new life, and then he got caught again.
Yeah, Hudson just gave another leg kick through over there, and Rafaela was looking toward home plate going, where's the ball? Why isn't it going to the plate? How'd the first baseman get it?
The 1-2 is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brett Harris.
I had that same type of pickoff with a guy named Ed Vosberg, who had the best left-handed move ever. I was looking for, I get my secondary lead, I'm looking for the ball across to the plate, and it came in front of me toward the first baseman instead. I go, whoa.
Ground ball right up the middle, picked up by Mydroth, and he'll turn a 4-3 double play.
That's useful.
No harm, no foul. Durbin, though, with a 2-run homer, makes it 2-0 Boston in the 4th on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Want to live life at max volume? Then look no further than Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. With over 1,700 slots, 80 table games, live entertainment, and 5 restaurants which span a wide range of culinary genres. We are sure to have something for everyone. Whether you want to indulge in a savory dish at Council Oaks Steaks and Seafood or take in dinner and live music at the world-renowned Hard Rock Cafe. Amplify your entertainment experience at Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana, just off Exit 6, I-8094. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Reason number 2026.
The year to visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Hey man, what'd you get your girlfriend for her birthday?
Diamond earrings from MarryMeJewelry.com.
Hey girl, where'd you get that diamond ring?
I inherited my grandmother's jewelry, and Gino at Marry Me created a custom design.
Marry Me Jewelry is located in Countryside Plaza. Visit MarryMeJewelry.com or call 630-MARRY-ME to find out why Marry Me Diamonds get the most compliments.
Looking for a new home base? Visit the city of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway.
Construction season is here in Chicagoland. Commercial Tire Service is ready to keep your crews moving. Family owned and operated since 1989, they bring over 37 years of experience helping businesses choose the right tires for every job. From construction and industrial equipment to landscaping trucks and trailers, they offer a wide range of tough tires and sizes. With 8 Chicagoland locations, including their newest in Hammond, Commercial Tire Service is the #1 choice for tires when the job needs to get done right. Visit CommercialTireServices.com.
Hey, it's Brady Montgomery.
Montgomery hits a fly ball pretty well. Deep left. And it is gone! He's won it! Once again, the White Sox find themselves trailing Boston. It's 2-0. Long way to go. Bottom of the 4th. Colson Montgomery, Junior Perez, and Sam Antonacci facing Patrick Sandoval in his return to big league action for the first time in 2 years. And Colson takes outside on a sinker.
Well, the way Sandoval's look, it's like they just made a big trade for a key member of their pitching staff.
The pitch. Sinker strike on the outer edge. Montgomery with a single in the second inning. Waits on a 1-1 and takes low. Not just effective like those other left-handed starters, but efficient, as you said. And a lot of early count outs. This will be just his 43rd pitch. And there's a ground ball base hit. Out into right center for Montgomery. He's 2 for 2.
He's like Willie Abreu for them. He's just crushing the lefty.
Yeah, he's been very good against lefties this year. Now Junior Perez, who struck out right after Montgomery led off the second with a single.
Well, let's just say this about Colson, that he left on left crime. 8 home runs against lefties this year. That's tops lefty on lefty crime.
The stretch. The pitch. Curve missed the outside corner.
It's tied with Yordan Alvarez as the most home runs against left-handed pitching.
Yordan Alvarez is having a year.
Oh, boy.
.310 batting average, .416 on base. He's slugging .614. Swing and a miss on a changeup. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's elite tier level. He's and always has been. He's that guy now. When he comes up to the plate with the game on the line, you go, no, not you.
1-1, low and in on a slider.
We'll walk in a run first before we let you hit one out of here with the bases loaded. Sorry, you got to go to first. Alvarez has finally gotten to that category.
There's a lot of buzz about a possible MVP season for Alvarez. The 2-1 pitch. Inside on a fastball. 3-1.
Yeah.
So what do you do 3-1 here? You just sit fastball? I mean, it looks like a changeup count for Sandoval.
Think fastball over the center field fence. Left center field fence. That's it.
The 3-1. He threw him a slider, and it's a strike right at the bottom of the zone. That's a good pitch. 3-2.
When you're a younger hitter, it's okay. You can take that and say, okay, what am I? I'm not looking for that on a fastball count. If you know the pitcher really well and he knows you, you can set on that particular pitch. But to be honest with you, with Sandoval today, he could have thrown a changeup there. He'll throw any pitch in that count. That's why you don't want to get beat with the fastball in a fastball count.
The 3-2. He struck him out swinging on a changeup.
Well, there it is. I mean, rocking the hard place. He knows it's a young hitter. He feels it's a fastball count on 3-1, so he doesn't throw him a fastball. Now, after throwing a slider 3-1, as a hitter, he's looking in going, that kid probably still thinks I'm going to throw him a fastball. I'll throw him something that looks like one.
The batter is Sam Antonacci. He takes just inside on a slider.
Antonacci looks like he's a little angry at himself because he kind of leaned away from that slider that was inside instead of turning the way he usually does into it.
He's batting .292. He takes high.
He's had one hell of a season, Antonacci. And we knew all about how exciting of a player he was because of the way he plays. But, I mean, he is just a good baseball player. He's playing left field. It's a new position for him, and he's really learned how to play that.
Made his debut on April 15th. And he fouls on the ground over near the first base dugout. 2 balls and a strike. A reminder, White Sox homers are brought to you by Hard Rock Casino, Northern Indiana. See Dwight Yoakam at Hard Rock Live Thursday, July 30th. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. The 2-1. Outside on a fastball. That 4-3 double play to end the top of the inning, brought to you by Steinhoffels. Refresh your home and patio this summer with Steinhoffels, Chicagoland's furniture and mattress leader, and a proud partner of the Sox. Shop in store and online at Steinhoffels.com. Sandoval will throw to first with Montgomery back. 2-0 Boston in the 4th inning.
They shade Sam slightly the other way, as he's already proven against left-handers in particular. He can slap it to left field.
Here comes a 3-1, and it's hit in the air to left center field, deep and playable for Rafaela, and he's got it in front of the warning track. So 2 down, that'll bring up Braden Montgomery. He singled in the second.
One thing we've seen in the first 2 games, if we're waiting around trying to offensively say somebody's going to do it, we haven't been able to really. As it stands, the 2 runs they already have would be enough, since we scored 1 in the first game, none yesterday. We got to go. Somebody's got to step up and deliver that big blow for him.
Montgomery fouls one off himself.
You don't like to ask for that, but you know everybody's sitting over there right now thinking that as a team. They're like, all right, come on, Braden, be the guy. Step up, deliver that big pop we need to tie this one up. Get something going.
Yeah, because stringing hits together, that's been hard to come by. There's a grounder foul. 0-2. Early games, Mets 7, Royals 3. They're in the 8th. Cubs and Orioles are tied at 1 in the 7th. Yankees have a 10-4 lead at Tampa Bay in the 7th. Cleveland 2, Minnesota 1 in the 7th. Atlanta leads at Pittsburgh 6-4 in the 6th. And Montgomery lines into right field, and it's caught. Running catch by Wilyer Abreu.
He was shading him toward the right field line for whatever reason, so he was able to cover the ground because of it.
Sox strand 1. We go to the 5th. It's 2-0 Red Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
First Bank Chicago, your steady financial advisor. At First Bank Chicago, your interest is our priority. As one of the top 5 privately held banks in Chicago, we're here to support you, your business, and your community. We take the time to understand what matters most and deliver trusted financial guidance every step of the way. First Bank Chicago, where your interest is our priority. Member FDIC.
As the big realtors keep serving their stockholders, we at Century 21 Hearthside continue to serve the people in the Southside communities, just like we've been doing for 56 years. I'm Lenny File, and I'm ready to work for you. Whether you're buying your first home, new to the area, or if it's time to downsize, our diverse staff of real estate pros are here to help you every step of the way. Century 21 Hearthside is licensed in Illinois and Indiana. I'm Lenny File, and I go the extra mile. Visit us at c21hearthsiderealtors.com today.
Diving stop. Nothing gets through. And nothing stops leaks like North Shore adult diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Back in our Bell Tire broadcast booth at Great Field. 5th inning, 2-0 Boston. Connor Wong shoots one on a line foul to left out of play. 0-1. Anthony Kay still working for the White Sox.
Connor Wong took a chance looking for a four-seam fastball. He got it. But that chance, he pulled a trigger on it a little too quick.
The 0-1 low on a changeup.
Which makes sense, right? If he's out in front of the fastball, you go, well, he'll be way out in front of a changeup.
Kay lets it go, and there's a chopper foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Boston catcher. Connor Wong picked up an infield single in the 3rd. Well, 1-2. Long fouls went after a high fastball at 97.
It's a lot of plate coverage from cutter in to fastball up and away. Makes you think, too, if you're pitching like, up and away, he's getting the barrel, he's turning on the cutter, so fastball inside corner.
1-2 pitch is rolled toward the middle. Nice range by Acuna. He'll glove, throw, and get him at first base. Excellent play by Luis Angel Acuna.
Well, you won't see a shortstop cover more ground than he just did all year long. I mean, that is way up the middle he had to go. And compose himself, throw back across his body accurately. That's a heck of a play.
Nice defensive gem. 1 down. That brings up Siegler. Struck out in the 1st, laid a sac bunt down in the 3rd, and he takes high. Switch hitter batting right. Twirls the bat in that left hand, almost like Bobby Witt Jr. as he gets ready. And takes a sweeper. It's a strike. It's 1-1. Kay has his hands together right at his chest from the windup. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a pop-up. Shallow left center. Acuna will run out and make the over-the-shoulder grab.
Showing a little more range. That one actually was a little bit easier to run underneath, but still a lot of range right there doing so.
Two gone now. Cedar Rafaela. He has grounded out twice to short. First pitch is a cutter on the inside corner. Only blemish today for Anthony Kay, a 2-run homer off the bat of Caleb Durbin in the 4th inning. Oh, 1 is high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Rafaela, not a big guy, 5'10", 165, but the ball jumps off his bat.
The pitch. Cranked in the air toward the corner and left. It's deep, and it's going to be foul. Wasn't hit that hard. It was a changeup. Didn't really get the fat part of the bat on it. Luckily for the White Sox, it landed foul.
Yeah, left the bat at 87 miles an hour. As you mentioned, kind of caught it off the end of the bat. But when it left the bat, it looked like it was going to be an ugly thing against the White Sox. Hot, humid day. Kay's out there working, and you know he has to be overheated.
A 1-2 pitch. Cutter is high. Kay was walking off. He thought it was a strike. No challenge coming.
It looked like it just barely missed the top inside corner.
Rafaela will get a timeout. Got another participant in the home run derby, Jordan Walker of the Cardinals.
He's a big kid. I'm just going to assume he can hit him far.
K's 2-2 fouled. So confirmed. Junior Caminero, Ben Rice, Jack Caglione, Wilson Contreras, and now Jordan Walker.
Well, it's a lot of distance and home runs right there from those guys.
Fouled.
That's what they, it's not going to be how many you hit. It's going to be who hits them the farthest total distance. That's what they need to do. Incorporate that like home run hitting contest. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they do.
I'll catch the highlights.
So will I.
Inside. Now, if the White Sox is in it, that'll change. I don't know if Colson Montgomery's in the mix or not. But he would have been an interesting choice, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Big-time home run hitter.
Yeah.
The 3-2 to Rafaela, and he slaps a ground ball to Meidroth. He better hurry, and he just got him at first base.
Yeah, he gave a little look in his glove for a second and realized, I got to get rid of this.
Boston goes 1-2-3. Bottom of the 5th, still 2-0 Red Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
At Costa Ivone, we get you.
What do you mean, we get you?
You're a Chicagoan, right?
I am.
You know about all the things that make this city what it is, right?
Of course.
And when you meet a fellow Chicagoan, there's that connection.
It's a pride of being part of the greatest city.
Nobody's going to tell you you're the second city or the third coast.
All right, already. I get you.
No, it's we get you.
This is Courtney Cronin, and my friends Anthony Iavone and Julio Costa are ready to fight for you, Chicago. 708-4million.
Costa Ivone, your trusted local personal injury lawyers. We get you.
Waddle, good news. I finally broke 100.
Well, that's cute.
Cute?
Yeah, the new goal is breaking flight.
Breaking flight?
Yes, 95. Same number as the calories in a Yingling Flight beer.
So you're telling me that my golf score still isn't low enough?
Well, not if you want to keep up with flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, my friend.
Great, another goal to chase.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Enjoy responsibly.
When you walk into any one of over 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicagoland, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why. They're the king of fresh produce. Then you go further in. Discover their premium meat department. We're talking certified Angus beef steaks and pub burgers. If it's not certified, it's not the best. And Prairie Fresh USA Prime, pork back ribs, or spare ribs, sourced directly from American farmers. Pete's Market and their trusted partners, bringing quality to every table. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
Red Sox on top of the White Sox 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the fifth, which is when we bring you our Sox Twitter poll question on X. Len, DJ, when you're ready.
We are.
All right, since it's a pair of socks squaring off, today's question is wearing socks with sandals cool? Yes or no?
No.
Well, it depends on where you're from, I'd have to say. But from where I sit, no. That's a big negatory.
Sandoval to Acuna, and he misses outside on a curve.
2/3 of the fans say no dice.
The other third wear socks with sandals.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will say this about those that wear socks with sandals. They are bold.
1-0. Outside. Another curve. Ball 2.
I think it's important to acknowledge when other styles are done by people. You say, okay, good for you. Good on you. You look like a clown, but good for you.
There's a swing and a base hit. That one ripped into center field. Acuna with a leadoff single. He had a couple of hits last night. He's 1 for 2 today. Got to cash in these leadoff hits at some point.
Well, right, because that's what the third one of the game, and it's the bottom of the lineup. So this seems to matter. 60 pitches thrown by Sandoval now, and they're going to have somebody up and ready to go for him. So if you can't strike quickly against him, you're going to get a fresh arm.
They've got a righty up. A pitch to Romo, and he bunts, and he lines out to first. Actually, a foul out line out to the first baseman, Harris.
Now, that was different. Just the effort by Romo itself was he tried to bunt that so hard and did. He pushed it that. And the thing about it is he had his hand about label high, which really means you're going to barrel it up. If you have your hand further down the barrel toward the end of the bat, it deadens it. So he was going for the right field line, it almost looked like.
One down, here's Mydroth. The stretch and the hold by Sandoval. The pitch. Low, kicks away. And Acuna to second. Looked like Sandoval was really holding it to try to upset his timing.
He did mess with his timing.
And then he messed with his own timing on that pitch.
Yeah, and we talk about that often, about how when a pitcher just holds it, he's been sitting there in that hold position for 10 seconds, like doo-doo-doo, ba-ba-ba. They're the ones that usually are affected most.
So runner at second, 1 out, 1-0 on Mydroth. A look back at the runner. Acuna takes off. The pitch is low and gets past. It'll be a stolen base.
Acuna trying to make something happen himself, and I like it. It went from a single, bunt line drive out to first base. You got the wild pitch, and this would have been another wild pitch, but I think Sandoval actually out of the corner of his eye saw Acuna run, so he just made a bad pitch because he was distracted, but stolen base either way. Get him in.
Everybody back but the first baseman. 2-0 on Mydroth. The pitch. Low on a changeup. Ball 3.
This feels like their moment, right? Just this, all right, this is it. You got count, you got runner at third, you got power on deck.
The 3-0 to Mydroth in the dirt. He walked him.
They'll probably make that change on Sandoval now.
So first and third with 1 out. Chad Tracy, the manager's out. He's made the call to the bullpen. Sandoval with, so far, you would call a successful return. He'll exit with a 2-0 lead. But the White Sox are threatening in the fifth on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
You gotta see Jack. You gotta see Jack. Jack Phelan. 'Cause Jack's got something new.
Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside is your hometown team. For more than 50 years, people I've been seeing Jack for a huge new and used car inventory. Terrific savings and customer service that's second to none. If you're ready for a winner, you've got to see Jack. Jack Phelan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Countryside.
A damp basement can turn into a big problem fast.
Family Waterproofing is a veteran-owned company built on integrity, discipline, and craftsmanship.
We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation repair, and crawl space solutions that keep your home dry and secure year-round.
We don't believe in shortcuts.
Just proven systems and dependable service.
If you see signs of water intrusion, don't wait.
Reach out to our team at FamilyDry.com.
This is Ken.
And I'm Maria, and we are Family Waterproofing. Your basement's best defense.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right. And naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything. From the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
New pitcher for Boston, 6'8" righty Tyrone Guerrero. He's 35 years old. He's from Colombia, former Padre and Marlin. 0-1 with a 2.70. This will be his 18th appearance. And he will face pinch hitter Andrew Benintendi. White Sox in the 5th have runners at first and third with 1 out. They're trailing 2-0.
Well, this is their moment, right? There's 1 out, 2 on. At least you have the threat of power replacing the threat of power. Look for the fastball, as Benny usually does, and hopefully he can deposit it in the seats in right field.
He is 0 for 1 in the series as a pinch hitter. He's hitting .333 lifetime against the Red Sox, and he fouls away. He came up with Boston.
That pitch was 99 right on his hands. I mean, effortless 99 from the 6'8" righty.
Guerrero on an 0-1. Inside sinker at 98.
When you watch his arm, it looks like it's almost moving in slow motion, and then the ball is shot out of his hand.
Acuna at third, Mydroth at first. The 1-1. Check swing and a tap on the ground. Run's going to score. Throw's going to go to first. Safe. How about that? An infield single hit about 20 feet toward third for Andrew Benintendi, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Take what you can get. What a great reaction by Acuna at third base. I mean, he didn't hesitate on that check swing. The ball's rolling right toward him. He just took off. And he went one way, the catcher went the other. Catcher tried to make a great grab and spinning throw. The pitcher, for some reason, never broke toward the ball. He just kind of squatted down as if to say, go foul. And it wasn't going to do that.
Vargas will bat with a run home. Charged to Sandoval. First and second.
We've seen it so often, you know, I need a hero moment, and somebody stepped up. Maybe Vargas can do it.
Vargas takes a strike, 99 on that fastball.
Have you seen a more effortless delivery and somebody's throwing 100? It's crazy.
Yeah, you often see max effort. This is the opposite of that. Free and easy. Swinging a fly ball to center. Rafaela drifting over toward right center a little bit, and he'll make the catch. Mydroth back to tag and stays. 2 down. Here's Colson Montgomery. Guerrero made his debut. 1 appearance with San Diego in 16, then Miami in 18 and 19. And this is his first time back in the major leagues since. Spent some time in Japan.
He just stood out a little bit in Japan, being, you know, the big man that he is.
Colson takes a strike. 102 on that sinker. Two-one Boston. The 0-1 popped up. Third base side foul territory. Durbin looking for some room near the camera well, and he's got it. And that's that. Sox get 1 and leave 2. After 5, Boston 2, White Sox 1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network. Steinhoppels is proud to be a partner of the Chicago White Sox and proud to support Special Spaces Illinois. This season, every time the White Sox turn a double play at home, Steinhoppels will donate $200 to Special Spaces to help create dream bedrooms for children battling cancer. With 7 Chicagoland locations, Steinhoppels is your furniture and mattress destination with the largest selection to fit every style and budget. Shop in store and online at steinhoppels.com.
You gotta see Jack, you gotta see Jack. Jack Phelan, 'cause Jack's got something new.
Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside is your hometown team. For more than 50 years, people have been seeing Jack for a huge new and used car inventory, terrific savings, and customer service that's second to none. If you're ready for a winner, you've got to see Jack. Jack Phelan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Countryside.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
A rejuvenated team lighting up the Southside fan base.
Deep left field. It's going to be.
We do feel like we're going to take another step forward.
A home run.
Chicago White Sox baseball. ESPN Chicago.
We'd like to welcome our listeners tuned in on Sports Radio 105.5 The Ticket in Kankakee, Illinois today. It's a one-run game. Red Sox lead 2-1. 6th inning.
Got to hold them and hope to get a little luck again, but as it stands, the White Sox have started some what looked like offensive rallies, but the pitching has just been really good from the Red Sox.
Wilyer Abreu against Anthony Kay. With action in the White Sox bullpen. Jordan Hicks is up. Cutter is outside to the lefty. So Sandoval's line, final line, 4 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run. He walked 1, struck out 5. There's a swing and a ground ball to third. Picked up by Montgomery. Throw to first in time. Abreu swung wildly at a pitch that was well off the inside corner. So it hit the handle. And I don't think he knew where that ball went. And it ended up on the ground to third base.
Yeah, it was hit very softly off the knuckles, and he made it a close play at first base after a late jump. Colson got to it. He was playing over and in, and kind of took his time and wound up and fired a strike.
Romy Gonzalez takes a low sinker. K on a 1-0. Swing and a miss on a changeup. He's only allowed 3 hits today. One of them was a 2-run homer after a leadoff walk to this guy. Gonzalez walked, and then Caleb Durbin hit one in the seats. Changeup is low, 2-1.
Yeah, the one swing is the difference. Mentioned Durbin has looked all series like he was trying to deposit one in the seats, and he finally did.
The pitch inside. Three and one. That's the 90th pitch for Anthony Kay. A 3-1 swing and a miss on a sweeper.
It was ball 4, but Romy was in I'm getting a strike mode.
So full count on Gonzalez. Bases empty, 1 out, 6th inning. 2-1 Boston, and the pitch. Swinging a line drive, base hit. Meidroth tried to leap and catch it, and he just missed it.
Wasn't the swing that Romy really tried to put together. Fight one off the other way, but it worked out for him. Very protective, soft inside-out line drive.
We've got a pitching change as Hicks will come in to face Durbin. It's 2-1 Red Sox, 6th inning on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Waddle, good news. I finally broke 100.
Well, that's cute.
Cute?
Yeah, the new goal is breaking flight.
Breaking flight?
Yes, 95. Same number as the calories in a Yingling Flight beer.
So you're telling me that my golf score still isn't low enough?
Well, not if you want to keep up with flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, my friend.
Great, another goal to chase.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Enjoy responsibly.
Do you need home financing? Check out Marquette Bank. Looking for a home lender you can trust? You need Marquette Bank. Level up your home financing journey with Marquette Bank. You get experienced mortgage specialists and an easy digital home loan process. Great rates, great service. Marquette Bank makes it easy. Marquette Bank is here for all your mortgage and home equity needs. Visit emarquettebank.com/home loan to get started. Marquette Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 462926.
Every day, hardworking men and women build our roads, our offices, our homes, but you don't see the silent struggle, the disaster of a totally wrecked porta potty. Untouchable surfaces, unbearable odors, conditions no crew should endure.
Just want something clean, something decent.
That's why there's Flood's Royal Flush. Premium, spotless, comfortable restrooms, cleaned and maintained by and for hardworking people. Flood's Royal Flush, a local, woman-owned, family-operated company. You dump it, we pump it. Now offering sweeping service and septic pumping.
Here's Jordan Hicks making his second appearance of this series. A couple of nights ago, a scoreless 7th with 2 strikeouts. And he inherits a 1-out situation, 6th inning, runner at first, and the batter Caleb Durbin.
Well, Jordan has some of the nastiest stuff you can absolutely own as a relief pitcher in particular. 100-plus mile-an-hour running, 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball that's over 100, and a good sweeper if needed. But the fastball, the 2 different fastballs could be good enough if he can command them.
Durbin swings and fouls into the upper deck. One strike to Durbin. Hicks pitching for the 27th time. He's got a 4.30 ERA. And a sweeper is high.
You know, and I wouldn't want to be as a first baseman with Jordan trying to pick somebody off in a hurry. Talk about throwing 100 mile an hour over to first base and handcuffing a guy. He could do that.
Gonzalez gets his lead over there, held by Vargas. 1-1. And swinging in a line drive out into left center. Antonacci is there, and he's got it.
Good pitch to get the contact that wasn't extremely hard.
Two down now, Monasterio. Cleveland with a 5-2 lead at Minnesota in the ninth. Twins winning the first couple of games of that series. Fly ball to left, off the bat of Monasterio. Here comes Antonacci. He's under it. He's got it. Excellent work by Hicks. Sox bat in the bottom of the 6th, trailing Boston 2-1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
The best teams make the smart play. They stay reliable, consistent, and deliver when it matters most. Jeff Joniak here, and I can tell you that's exactly why I trust Arlington Toyota. The same great people Chicago drivers have counted on for years are now backed by new ownership from the Andy Moore Auto Group, bringing even more value every day. Whether you need a dependable commuter, family SUV, or hard-working truck, Arlington Toyota has a lineup ready to deliver. Get ready to knock your next vehicle purchase out of the park. Open 24 hours at ToyotaArlington.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law.
Morgan & Morgan, 332 South Michigan Avenue, Chicago.
White Sox trail the Red Sox 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the sixth when we bring you our Gateway to the Booth, brought to you by the City of Countryside, Chicago's Western Gateway. An Ask Len Day whenever you're ready, Mr. Casper.
Let's do it.
All right. Davis in Clarendon Hills wants to know, Len, what is one sound that you never get tired of at the ballpark?
Crack of the bat. Yeah. Love it.
That was easy.
Pretty easy. Enough said.
All right, what's two sounds you like in the ballpark?
Crack of the mitt.
Okay. All right.
Tristan Peters will hit for Junior Perez. 2-1 Boston. Tyrone Guerrero pitches. Yeah, inside. You hear that snap of the catcher's mitt?
Oh, absolutely. Used to hear the stories about there's opposing pitchers warming up before the game. Certain bullpens, I mean, there was a real echo of the ball hitting the catcher's mitt, but some catchers would put aluminum foil in their glove to get an extra pop sound to intimidate the opposing team.
1-0 hit on the ground into right. Peters with a leadoff single. It's been a theme today.
Yeah, I just turned on 99. That's getting it ready. Nice job. But you're right. The theme of leadoff single 4 times now.
Sam Antonacci, the batter. Durbin in at third base. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 10 for ID on the Hard Rock Casino Sox Network. The 0-1. It's a strike on a sinker. 0-2 on Antonacci.
Face a guy like this, it's not about swinging harder, bigger. It's about being shorter and quicker. Short and quick, ball will jump off of your bat.
Grant Taylor up in the White Sox bullpen. The 0-2 inside on a sinker to 102.
You know, when Jordan Hicks throws one about 101, 102, it looks like he's throwing it. This guy is really so unassuming. And as a hitter, it's hard to get your mind around that because it looks like he's not throwing hard, yet it's blown by you.
The pitch fought off foul on the screen behind the plate.
So it's hard to time that. You imagine like, oh, okay, I'll time 102, but you got to start real early because it's so unassuming.
Peters, the runner at first, nobody out. Sox trail by a run. A 1-2. Antonacci hits a fly ball to left center. Rafaela over, calling for it, and he's got it. Here comes Braden Montgomery. He'll hit from the left side. White Sox doubles are sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, America's favorite vodka for a reason. Distilled and bottled by Fifth Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly. The White Sox still seeking their first extra base hit in this series. That's how good the Red Sox pitching has been. Braden takes high.
Well, last time Braden was up, it looked like they might have had extra bases. Batting right-handed, hit a rocket down the right field line, but Abreu was shading that way and took away extra bases.
The 1-0 coming. A swing and a one-hopper to short. Gloved by Monasterio, and he will beat Peters to the bag. That was just a foot race, and they get the out at second. Fielder's choice for Montgomery.
Ball was hit hard, so Monasterio had to back up, play it on a belt-high hop, and then off to the races.
Jacob Gonzalez will bat for Acuna.
The thing that was nice if you're watching Monasterio is he never thought about trying to turn two. He just raced to get the out because he knew that they never would have a chance at first base. So he held the ball in his glove the whole time.
So 2 outs, runner at first. Pinch hitter Jacob Gonzalez at the plate. And he fouls. He was late on a sinker at 102.
His at-bats have been few and far between lately with all the left-handed pitching. Hard to keep the game timing.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 on the rookie. White Sox have had a lot of trouble sustaining rallies in this series. Guerrero on an 0-2. He struck him out swinging. So again, a leadoff single, but no runs. 2-1 Boston after 6 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Dear baseball fans, Toyota's 2026 lineup is racing for the pennant. The rugged Tacoma's got upper deck power and available four-wheel drive. The RAV4 is an all-hybrid all-star with versatility that leads the league. And the all-hybrid Camry hits it out of the park with impressive miles per gallon. No matter which Toyota you choose, you're driving an MVP. Visit Toyota.com or your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places.
First Bank Chicago is one of the top 5 privately held banks in Chicagoland. But what matters most is you, your goals, your business, your community. We take the time to understand what's important to you and provide exceptional service you can count on. First Bank Chicago, where your interest is our priority. Member FDIC.
The countdown to the Ozzie jersey retirement is brought to you in part by First Bank Chicago.
Your interest is our priority.
White Sox fans, there's only one way to enjoy baseball season, with a Surfside iced tea and vodka or a Surfside lemonade and vodka. Smooth, refreshing, and made for baseball, Surfside is the perfect match for a day at the ballpark or catching the game at home. Surfside is only 100 calories with 0 bubbles, so it goes down easy. It's not a seltzer, it's Surfside. Surfside, proud partner of the Chicago White Sox. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly.
Strike 3.
Hey, it's Noah Schultz, left-handed pitcher for the Chicago White Sox.
Got him looking.
You're listening to ESPN Chicago.
He struck him out.
Home of your Chicago White Sox.
White Sox trail 2-1 as we head to the top of the 7th. Jordan Hicks still on the mound for the White Sox as the Red Sox are coming to the place. Len Casper back here at right field.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Back in our Bell Tire broadcast booth, Nate Eaton will be lifted for a pinch hitter. Jaron Duran against Jordan Hicks. Hicks got the final 2 outs of the 6th inning. And the pitch to Duran is a sweeper for a strike at the knees. So the outfield alignment now after the pinch hit at bats. Antonacci in left, Peters in center, Montgomery in right, Vargas now at third, Colson, Montgomery at short, Meidroth at second, and Gonzalez plays first. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Romo catching, Hicks pitching. Hicks has been very good since he came off the injured list with a lat issue. Swing and a miss. He got him on a high fastball. First strikeout for Jordan. Here's Brett Harris, the first baseman. That game is over. Cleveland beat Minnesota 5-2. So the Sox need to come back and win to keep sole possession of first. Harris takes low on a fastball at 101. The stretch by Hicks, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just missed the low inside corner, and Romo's going to challenge the call. Did it clip the corner is the question. And it did, according to ABS.
Chicago has one remaining challenge.
So instead of 2-0, the count now 1-1 on Brett Harris. The pitch. He squared the bunt and took a low outside sweeper. Harris activated today, took the place of pitcher Rangers Suarez, who went on the IL. And he hits a hard grounder foul down the third base line. Very close. David Rackley made the call. So it's 2-2 on Harris. He was batting .317 at AAA combined with Las Vegas and Worcester. Grant Taylor was up earlier. Not throwing at the moment. There's a right-hander heating up for Boston. Jordan Hicks on a 2-2 spin. Here it comes. There's a ground ball up the middle. Picked up by Meidroth on the left side of second base, and his throw to first is on time. 2 up, 2 down. Now the catcher, Connor Wong. Orioles came back. Took a 3-2 lead and beat the Cubs today at Camden Yards. That game was moved up due to a bad forecast later. So they salvaged the finale of that 3-game series. The pitch is a strike. Orioles kind of where the Red Sox are, although Boston's been playing much better of late. Boston came in at 42-48. With that win today, the Orioles are 43-51. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a sweeper. Two strikes on Connor Wong. The pitch. He struck him out swinging on a sweeper. 5 batters retired by Jordan Hicks. 7th inning stretch. Boston 2, White Sox 1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bolingbrook, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bolingbrook and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together. Let's drive.
Tito's Handmade Vodka is America's favorite vodka for a reason. From the first legal distillery in Texas, Tito's is 6 times distilled till it's just right and naturally gluten-free, making it a high-quality spirit that mixes with just about anything, from the smoothest martinis to the best Bloody Marys. Tito's is known for giving back, teaming up with nonprofits to serve its communities and do good for dogs. Make your next cocktail with Tito's. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
When your life turns upside down after an accident, you need an advocate like Wallner Law. I'm John Wallner, and for over 50 years, Wallner Law has fought for people just like you, injured, overwhelmed, and searching for answers. We don't just take cases, we take care of people, and we win for you. From car crashes to workplace injuries, Wallner Law stands by your side every step of the way. So call us today, 312-8-MILLION, and win with Wallner.
Around the major leagues, Matt Olson playing in his 740th consecutive game with Atlanta this afternoon in Pittsburgh, tying Dale Murphy's franchise record for consecutive games played. Olson celebrated with his 25th home run as the Braves lead 6-5. And the big rig, Gavin Williams, with 11 punch-outs in the 7 big innings for Cleveland as the Guardians beat the Twins 5-2. Here at Rate Field, White Sox trail the Red Sox 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Back to Len Casper.
Thanks, Jeff. New pitcher Garrett Whitlock against pinch hitter Kyle Teal, and he takes inside on a sinker. Teal batting for Romo. Duran is in left after Eaton swinging a bouncer to first. Foul, just foul. Gloved by Gonzalez or Harris behind the bag. So Will Venable has used his entire bench. This last time through the order, Benintendi, Peters, Gonzalez, and Teal have all pinch hit. 1-1. And Kyle fouls one off his foot. One and 2 on Teal. Getting late. 2-1 Red Sox in the 7th. The 1-2 pitch, check swing and a foul. Sox have not yet had to deal with the Aroldis Chapman in this series, so he's likely to pitch today. Chapman, an all-star for the 9th time. 1-2, fouled. He rolled that one down the first base side on a changeup. Outfield slightly around toward left. The 1-2. It's high on a sinker. Whitlock is 4-1 with a 2.40 ERA. Teal takes outside on a slider, but it's going to be challenged by Connor Wong, and it looks like it might be strike 3. And it is.
Call's overturned, the batter's out. Boston has 2 remaining challenges.
So that's where ABS has a big impact. Instead of 3-2, it's a strikeout. Chase Mydroth bats for the 4th time. He's 1 for 2. He walked in the 5th inning. First pitch to Chase and a swing and a foul tip, strike one. That was a home run swing by Meidroth. He has banged 7 home runs so far. Sinker is low. A 1-1 fouled. Benintendi on deck. 7th inning, 2-1 Boston. They got their pair on a homer by Caleb Durbin in the 4th. Sox scored a run on an infield single from Benintendi in the 5th. Meidroth fouls. Another 1-2, low and away. Two balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fouled off the catcher. And Wong will need a second. Not sure where it got him, but Chris Guccione's asking for some new baseballs from the bat boy. Now we're ready to resume. A pitch. Called strike 3. Painted a sinker on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts of the looking variety. And the batter is Benintendi. So he's now the DH after he hit for Grichuk in the 5th. And he takes low on a changeup. Whitlock has been kind of effectively wild here. The misses he's had, it's only been 5, have been not real close, but some quality strikes along the way. Swing and a miss. There's one of those on a sinker. 1-1. Well, the no-out rallies haven't worked great today. They've only scored 1 time, maybe a 2-out rally. Swinging a high fly ball out into right, deep and playable. Wilyer Abreu under it with his sunglasses on, and he one-hands it. And Whitlock goes 1-2-3. After 7, Red Sox hanging on 2-1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They are at the forefront of design and installation of environmental-friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Being pregnant and finding out you have cancer. I'm Robin, and that was me. But my oncologist, orthopedic surgeon, and high-risk obstetrician at Northwestern Memorial Hospital created the safest chemotherapy plan, so I didn't have to choose between my life and my baby's.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and gynecology by U.S. News and World Report, Robin's team collaborated to deliver a healthy baby and mother, performing a C-section, then cancer removal the same day. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Hey, it's the good kid. When it comes to my ride, I don't mess around. That's why I drive an Advantage Chevy. 3 locations. Chicagoland's covered. Boom. You want a Chevy? They got every Chevy. You want savings? Oh, yeah. They've got that, too. And here's what matters most. Trust. When you walk into Advantage Chevrolet Bridgeview, you're not getting the runaround. They respect your time. They respect your budget. They shoot you straight. Head to Advantage Chevrolet in Bridgeview and see what I'm talking about. Advantage Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
We come into this year with just a lot more clarity. Hey, it's Will Venable, manager for the Chicago White Sox. Hopefully we can support these guys to take the next step forward. You're listening to ESPN Chicago.
Top of the 8th. Red Sox lead 2-1. Grant Taylor will try to keep the Red Sox at 2. Anthony Kay started, worked into the 6th. Jordan Hicks went an inning and 2/3, did not allow a base runner. Now it's Taylor, the 6'3" right-hander. His pitch to Siegler is a high curve. Siegler batting left. He's a switch hitter. 35th timeout for Grant. 4-2 with a 2.96. The 1-0 is outside. And Siegler will get a timeout. The 2-0. Fastball outside. Teal now catching will challenge.
Ball to catcher's challenging.
And it is a strike.
Strike one. Chicago has one remaining challenge.
Good challenge there. Instead of 3-0, it's 2-1. The pitch. Low on a fastball at 99. We've seen some high octane heat out of the bullpens in this game. Right-hander Justin Slayton is up for Boston. 3-1 is high, and Taylor walks Siegler to open the 8th. Big 5-run fifth helped the Mets beat Kansas City 7-3. The Mets win their 3rd series since the start of June. Boston will play the Mets in New York this weekend. Cedar Rafaela takes a high curve. Siegler edges off first. And the 1-0. It's a strike on a fastball at 99. Sun not really a factor today, but those white clouds very bright. Little breeze now blowing straight out. Rafaela hits a bouncer over to Gonzalez. And a high throw to Montgomery, and they get the out at second. The relay is late. Good to have a tall shortstop, as Jacobs' throw was a bit high, but Montgomery able to catch it no problem. So Rafaela hits into a fielder's choice. He's at first with 1 out, and that'll bring up Wilyer Abreu. Abreu is 1 for 3. The pitch. Low on a fastball. Even with that win, the Mets are 40-54. It's been a very disappointing year. They're in last place over in the NL East. Taylor's 1-0. Curve strike near the outside. Big 12-4 win for the Yankees. They get a 2-2 split at Tampa Bay. Curve is outside. Ben Rice hit a couple of home runs. He'll be in that derby coming up Monday. The 2-1 is fouled in the air off to the left. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 1 out, 8th inning. Boston leading 2-1. The 2-2 coming. And Abreu lines to right. Braden Montgomery back and reaches up and makes a nice catch. Couple of loud lineouts today for Abreu. 2 down. And the batter is Romy Gonzalez. He has struck out looking, walked, scored, and singled. The pitch. Sinker strike. Nothing in one on Romy Gonzalez. A pitch. Chopped toward short. Nice pick by Montgomery, and he'll shovel it over to Meidroth, and they force Rafaela at second to end the thread. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still Boston 2, White Sox 1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
When you walk into any one of over 20 Pete's Market stores across Chicago, you see unmatched quality and freshness, and you understand why. They're the king of fresh produce. Then you go further in. Discover their full-service deli featuring Dietz & Watson premium meats, artisan cheese, better deli, made the right way. Dietz & Watson uses no artificial preservatives, no filters, no shortcuts. No kidding. Pete's Market and Dietz & Watson, two family business of feeding families. Pete's Market, fresh, local, done right.
I'm Courtney Cronin, here with lead attorneys at Costa, Iavoni, Julio, and Anthony.
Hey, Courtney. How does being from Chicago help you in your job?
Well, I think Chicagoans like directness. I try to always remember that in press conferences and ask straightforward questions, because that's who I am.
We get that. It's the way we are with our clients. All they know is they need help, and they want a law firm to cut to the chase.
You can do that when you're both local.
It's about making a real connection, one Chicagoan to another.
Costa, Iavoni. Your trusted local personal injury lawyers. We get you.
Call them at 708-4million.
Water in your basement doesn't wait, and neither should you. This is Maria.
And this is Ken at Family Waterproofing, and we believe in doing the job right and respecting your time.
From foundation cracks to full basement waterproofing systems, we protect what matters most.
And now with our new Express Services option, if you already know the solution you need, you can book your project directly.
No extra appointments, no unnecessary delays.
Fast, straightforward, reliable.
That's Family Waterproofing.
Protect your home today at familydry.com.
Family Waterproofing, your basement's best defense.
You're out of there, leaky store brands. When all else fails, try North Shore Adult Diapers for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com.
Bottom of the 8th, it's 2-1 Red Sox. New pitcher, 6'4" righty Justin Slayton. Got a couple of outs on strikeouts in game 1 of this series. And Vargas swings and misses on a cutter, strike 1. Vargas, Colson Montgomery, and Tristan Peters do. Slayton works from the first base side of the rubber. The 0-1. Swinging a fly ball toward the corner and left. Here comes Duran, and he makes a sliding catch. What a play. It would have been a fair ball as he made the catch right near the left field foul line. That would have been extra bases, no doubt. It just seemed to hover long enough to allow Duran to get over there and make a great catch. That will bring up Colson Montgomery. Red Sox have played great defense throughout the series. Their outfield in particular is elite. Colson's 2 for 3. Both his hits have been singles. Sox have out-hit Boston 7-4. Ground ball to the second baseman. Siegler's up with it. Throw to first, 2 down. And again, the White Sox without an extra base hit in this entire series. 2 down, it's Peters, who singled in the pinch to lead off the 6th. And if you don't get it done against Slayton, you'll have to do it against an all-star. Aroldis Chapman in the ninth. Sinker is outside. Tristan batting .293. And he takes a strike on a cutter over at the knees. A 1-1 outside. In fact, Chapman is up for Boston, taking his time here. Tyler Davis loosening for the White Sox. 2-1 pitch hit up in the air, foul, first base side, and it's out of play. Ball 2 and strike 2 to Peters. Set by the right-hander Slayton. The 2-2 pitch. He got him looking on a fastball. White Sox go 1-2-3. And we head to the ninth. It's still 2-1 Red Sox on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
At Postman Law, we're not your typical personal injury firm. Our lawyers have argued and won at the United States Supreme Court. We've gone head-to-head with giant corporations like Uber and Amazon, and we've helped clients recover billions in verdicts and settlements. We bring that same firepower to every case, no matter the size. When you've been injured, having the right lawyer matters. Call 844-POSTMAN or visit postmanlaw.com. Others promise, Postman delivers.
Call 844-POSTMAN. Attorney advertising.
People's Bank wants to help you make winning money moves. Like, ever heard of the 50-30-20 rule? It's a guideline for allocating your monthly net income, with 50% going to needs like groceries, 30% to wants like tickets to the game, and 20% to savings. Follow the 50-30-20 rule to rule the day and your budget. Open a checking account online at ibankpeoples.com today. Brought to you by People's Bank, here for Chicago fans and savers everywhere. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
As a proud partner of the Chicago White Sox, Steinhoffels knows teamwork makes all the difference, especially at home. That's why Steinhoffels offers decorating solutions, its in-house design service. From simple recommendations to full room layouts and floor plans, their designers handle the details so you don't have to. From the first idea to the final touch, Steinhoffels has you covered. Visit Steinhoffels at one of their 7 Chicagoland locations or shop online at steinhoffels.com.
White Sox baseball.
It's deep and he's gone.
White Sox nation.
Murakami, first home run in Chicago.
You guys in my heart.
ESPN Chicago.
We have reached the 9th inning. The Red Sox batting and leading 2-1. Rookie right-hander Tyler Davis back in the big leagues will make his first appearance at this level since June 20th. It's 2-1 Boston. The pitch to Caleb Durbin is low on a slider. Durbin with the big blow, a 2-run homer in the 4th inning. And so far that has held up. Set by Davis. Here's the pitch. Fastball is low. Had some command issues in that last major league outing in Detroit. He walked 3. And headed back to AAA. 2-0 is popped up. Left side of the infield for Montgomery, the shortstop, just into the outfield green, and he has it. 1 down. That brings up Monasterio. Davis replaces Trevor Richards, who went on the bereavement/family medical emergency list today. First pitch strike. Davis made 4 appearances with Charlotte. after he got optioned. So this is his second major league stint. Swinging a fly ball, pretty well hit out into left field. Antonacci back, warning track, and he makes a catch right in front of the padding of the wall. Two down. Here's Duran. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, and it will be Aroldis Chapman for Boston. Antonacci, Braden Montgomery, and Jacob Gonzalez. No maneuvering in terms of pitch hitting because Will Venable used all of his pinch hitters in the 5th through the 7th. Splitter is outside. One of those pinch hitters, Andrew Benintendi, picked up an RBI infield hit. The 1-0. Outside on a slider. Davis 2-3 with a 4.63 in 22 major league appearances with 1 save. The 2-0 is foul tipped on a fastball at 97. 2-1. Davis ready. The pitch. Fouled back into the seats. A's come to town tomorrow night. They've got a night game tonight in Detroit. And they're trying to avoid the sweep. They need to win tonight. In fact, they've lost 5 in a row. The 2-2 pitch. A low splitter. Runs it full. In fact, the A's have dropped 9 of their last 10. The 3-2. It's inside. He walked him. So former Athletic Brett Harris will bat with a man on and 2 down. The stretch by Tyler Davis. The pitch. It's a low slider. Davis 6'2", 210 pounds. He's 27 years old. Texas native. Delivers on a 1-0 with Duran moving. Called strike. Throw to second. And he's out. He overslid the bag. He initially was safe, but Meidroth kept the tag on him, and he overslid second base. So the Red Sox run out of the 9th inning. Last chance for the White Sox. Bottom of the 9th. Boston 2, Sox 1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
You're in the market. The clock's ticking, and this is your moment. Jeff Joniak here, and I know how much pride Chicago takes in a team that shows up, works hard, and gets the job done. That's exactly what you'll find at Arlington Toyota. The same trusted people you've known for years are now backed by new ownership. From the Andy Moore Auto Group, bringing even more value every day. A full lineup of new Toyotas is ready for you. Dependable when it matters most, and built for Chicago roads. Step in, take the wheel, and drive home a winner today at ToyotaArlington.com.
Waddle, good news. I finally broke 100.
Well, that's cute.
Cute?
Yeah, the new goal is breaking flight.
Breaking flight?
Yes, 95. Same number as the calories in a Yingling Flight beer.
So you're telling me that my golf score still isn't low enough?
Well, not if you want to keep up with flight. 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, my friend.
Great, another goal to chase.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Enjoy responsibly.
Business checking accounts for big business, small business, and most importantly, your business. Republic Bank of Chicago is the bank for business, and we've got what you need to succeed. Business Zelle? Check. Online and mobile banking? Check. More than 60 years serving Chicago? Check. Visit ourbankchicago.com or one of our 20 locations to open your account today. Business checking that takes banking beyond expectations. Republic Bank of Chicago. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Will Venable, manager for the Chicago White Sox. You're listening to White Sox Baseball. This is the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
Bottom of the ninth, it's still 2-1 Red Sox. And they've got their closer on the hill looking for his 19th save. Aroldis Chapman, who's now 38 years old. He still averages 98 on his fastball. Slider and a splitter as well. He's an all-star for the 9th time. And he is the all-time strikeout leader among relief pitchers as he works to Sam Antonacci. First pitch swing and a foul in the air to left, out of play. That one clocked at 96. '22nd career appearance against the White Sox. For Chapman, the 0-1. Slider strike. He's had some struggles against the White Sox, a 5.40 ERA, but he hasn't faced this current club. 1,367 career strikeouts, all in relief. He recently passed Hoyt Wilhelm on the all-time relief list for K's. 0-2 pitch, swing and a bouncer to the second baseman, gloved by Siegler. A throw on the move, and he gets Antonacci. Braden Montgomery coming up. He'll switch back to the right side. The 9th All-Star selection ties Craig Kimbrell for the second most ever as a reliever. Mariano Rivera, the record with 13 All-Star nods. Montgomery takes a low split. It's a one-run ball game, 9th inning. The 1-0. Splitter is a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. A tall lefty on a 1-1. There's a swing and a fly ball out in the left center. And it's a diving catch by Cedar Rafaela. Oh, it looked like that ball was going to get down. He made a great sprawling diving catch for out number 2. And again, the Boston defense making a big play. It was Duran in the 8th and Rafaela here in the 9th. Two outs. The batter's Jacob Gonzalez. First pitch, swing and a miss on a slider. Looked like he was geared up for a fastball and was out in front. The 0-1 from Chapman. Fouled on the screen. That was a slider. Sox are down to their final strike, trying to avoid being swept at home for the 3rd time this season. Chapman's 0-2. Popped in the air, left field, shallow. Duran is in, and he's there, and he makes a catch. And the Red Sox have swept the series. The final score this afternoon, Boston 2, White Sox 1 on the Hard Rock Casino White Sox Network.
There's a difference between